Good morning. Oh my goodness, look at me. I'm a mess. Sorry, guys. I'm working from home. It's been a rough morning. Actually, not that rough, but I woke up at like 6 a.m. and I was up, up, up. I was like, why am I awake? Couldn't go back to bed. Just got up and started working. So I've been working a half day already. I worked a half day. Welcome. Thank you for joining. All right. Forgive the look, forgive the background. I'm at home. Also, forgive me for not being here last week. What happened was I tried to go live. I was in California with my daughter for her birthday weekend, and we were visiting her best friend. The crazy thing is we were near Silicon Valley, okay, which is where all like Facebook and Google are, right? Our internet sucked so bad. Like the hotel internet was total crap. It was so bad. Like I tried to go live, but there was just like not enough juice in the internet to happen. And then I was like, all week I wanted to do the live like before today to catch everyone because, it's been a whole week since this chick got convicted. So then I had a trial and it was a crazy, crazy week. So excuses, 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 Lauren. Jeez. I am here today. I am Lauren Cadillac, aka OG Cadillac, aka Mother of the Decade. Maybe century. Well, maybe we should get to a couple decades first. Maybe quarter century first. Get a little ahead of myself. Okay, so the Alicia Andrews Julio Foolio trial was weird. Um, if you recall, I did a live in like the first few days, and I said that we haven't seen any, like, nobody even knows who she is, right? So we had all these witnesses who didn't know who she was. And then we get these cops who didn't have the full story until a month before trial. Which I'm gonna tell you a little story about that, okay? At my trial yesterday, I learned that I didn't have the full story. At trial, I learned it. It's not fun. It's not just the best thing to be in the middle of the trial and find out you don't have the full story. So the cops get up and they're like, oh yeah, we didn't know that then. We didn't know that then. Then they show this video of the cops. Really, with what I saw in the video was like two men in hysterics and a young woman trying to just like figure out why the men. I mean, not even really trying to figure out, kind of ignoring the men that are in hysterics. Those men were hysterical. Hi, Blue Nettie. Okay, so, and thank you. Thank you. So, the cop admits on the stand that he didn't have the full story. Oh, well, I didn't realize she never went through the back door or whatever it was. I can't remember what. It wasn't one piece of information, it was several pieces of information. The judge was, a Glanville like judge at times. I heard her say something in front of the jury. She said something about, oh, we have a lot of evidence in this file. First of all, that she said we is an issue. And secondly, then she said, I mean, documents, I should say. Because the way she said it was like, when she said we have a lot of evidence, it made it sound like the government had a bunch of like good evidence that proved the case, right? Like it was totally inappropriate. She caught herself and she goes, well, rather documents. But she behaved like that throughout and she didn't catch herself most of the time. So, much to my chagrin, the defense decided to put her, Alicia Andrews, on the stand. Now, at first, I could not effing believe it. I was like, what? But I do understand now. So, the judge did seem to have a bit of bias. Now, that I feel that that's typically the case. We've seen, well, that's not, okay, so when we saw the Alec Baldwin, where the judge was like, no, boom, boom, boom. That judge, I feel, had no bias. I feel the, who was it? The APRocky judge, no bias. That guy was great. Um, who else have we seen that I felt was like really solidly unbiased? I mean, even really, what's her face? Donna Adelson. Her judge was pretty damn unbiased. This is the law. This is this. Even the new Melly judge is pretty unbiased. He gives the prosecution and the defense equally. He sometimes gives the prosecution more of a hard time, honestly, and I like that about him. But on the other hand, we see a lot of judges out there that have already made a decision as to what happened and then help the state. We see it all the time. We literally, us, you, me, my audience, we hang out and we watch it. It's really, really common. It's common in civil court. It's common in criminal court. So the defense is always going to have like this uphill battle, right? Because they're going against the government. Juries naturally assume that the right person is on trial, which should be something you should be able to naturally assume and rely on, but unfortunately is not. And so the defense has this uphill battle. This case really, for her, the crux is like, was she aware? And I gotta be honest, I don't think she was. She did testify, we'll look at some of it, but from her testimony, it seemed like she was sick of this Isaiah's bullshit and just rode along with him because, like, free trip. And pretty much was ignoring him and his friends the whole time. Like, she was just riding along, like, yeah, I'm in Tampa, at least Oh, she didn't even know the friends were going to be there. So she was, like, super, like, she thought like, I would be lit. It's this dude who I'm on and off with. I don't even know if I like him that much. Invites me on a trip. And I show up and his homies is there. You know what I'm doing? I'm getting an Uber to a rental car place and I'm renting a car and driving home. Or I'll get my own hotel in the town if I really want to stay in that town because I'm interested in it. And I'll go do my own thing. But what I'm not going to do is hang out with your homies. Because they're my homies too, like, and we have this planned. So that's great. That's important to get in front of this jury, right? Like, the less she knew, the less culpable she is. I thought her lawyers did a fantastic job. I thought they were a dynamic duo. I was very impressed. They seemed to be quite young, but really skilled in a courtroom, and I really liked it. All right, let's watch some of her. Oh, hold on. Wrong screen.
I don't remember the exact date, but I recall sending her a picture, though.
Who's her?
I think that's Jewel.
All right. Now, why did you send this picture?
Because I was already telling her about the other incidents, so...
Oh my god, one thing, though, guys. The way she... Oh, shit. She does that TikTok every time she says, like, a sentence. And that snapping, whatever, with her mouth, it drives me crazy. I'll be like, I'm putting you in jail just for doing that, dude. It is annoying as hell.
When I sent it to her, I'm like I'm fed up, kind of, like, just telling her, like, what do I do?
So they finally put her in a jacket that fit her. So I'm thinking maybe they bought her own jacket this time. And I do love this jacket. If you ever find a jacket like this in an 8 or a 10.
Did he tell you where he was going?
What,
the city?
Yeah.
All right. So what did you know about the trip?
Nothing much.
All right. Did you know who was going?
No, at the time he just said me and him. He told me to pack my stuff.
Where were you at when you had that conversation with him?
I'm at home.
Do you know where he was?
No.
Did you come to find out where he was?
Yes.
All right. Where was he at?
He referred to him as his little brother. He said his little brother's house.
All right. And how did you find out that he was at his little brother's house?
When I arrive and get in the car with him, he drives to someone's house, and I said, "Why are we here?" He said, "We're gonna ride with my little brother."
All right.
Ooh, I would have got outright. You told me I'm supposed to be mean at you. Why are we even know? I say that I would have got out right then. That's 44-year-old Lauren. Okay, 21-year-old Lauren would have been in the damn car. 21-year-old Lauren didn't know a whole lot better. Okay, 21-year-old Lauren was stigmatized. 44-year-old Lauren ain't having that shit. All right, so she says, "Hey, I didn't really know. Here, we'll listen until their next break."
When you say little brother, who is that? You know
Sean Gathright.
Okay. And so you get to Sean Gathwright's house by Isaiah Chance picking you up and taking you there?
Yes.
All right. Where did Isaiah Chance pick you up from?
It was a club that we met at.
All right. Did somebody take you to the club?
Yes, my sister.
All right. Is that because you do not drive?
Yes.
All right. So,
Y'all. What is it with Gen Z and not driving? Like, why don't these children want to drive? When I counted down from the time I was like 14 to my 15 and a half so I could get my permit. Like, counted down, literally. These kids, they don't even want to be near vehicles. They don't drive at all. Like, my son, it took forever for me to convince him to drive. He does drive now, but he's like 20, almost 21. I guess she is 21. She doesn't drive. What is that? Like, I guess it's because we can have everything delivered to our door, so you don't even really need to go out and run errands. It's fucking nuts to me. Why wouldn't you want to be an independent human being? That's wild. When I had my car accident and I physically was unable to drive, I hated it. I mean, the fact is, tomorrow's Saturday, right? What am I going to do? Am I going to drive anywhere? Absolutely not. Maybe to the 7-Eleven to get a coffee. I might go to the gym, but probably not, let's be honest. So where am I going to drive? Absolutely nowhere. But I have the damn option, right? It is so bizarre to me to be I don't want that option. If you lived in New York City or the heart of Chicago or some shit, then that would make sense. But she lives in Jacksonville, Florida. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. You don't want to drive.
After your sister takes you to a club, are you actually partying at this club?
No.
Is it just a drop-off location?
Yeah, it was closer, and he told me to just meet him there.
All right. So Isaiah Chance picks you up from this club, and you go where?
To his little brother's house.
All right. When you get there, what do?
I just sit in the car.
You were waiting?
Yes.
Was the little brother with Sean Gathright there when you arrived?
No.
All right. Was there a car in the driveway when you got there?
Yes.
Do you remember from the video, do you remember what color car was in the driveway?
It was a white car.
All right. And the brother was not there yet?
No.
When the brother got there, did you communicate with the brother at all?
No.
All right. Is there a reason why you don't communicate with individuals that Isaiah Chance is friends with?
Well, he tells me I talk to his friends, so I just...
I guarantee you that boy tells her not to talk to his friends. I guarantee you she's not allowed to talk to his friends. I saw pictures of the bruises. I know how 21-year-old boys are. So she's probably not allowed to talk to friends. Oh, there was something really weird that happened. Okay, so the judge comes in and there's all this commotion. Let's watch it. I don't understand what happened.
Okay, so anyway, hello everybody. That's fine. You can. I tell you what. Why don't you guys have a seat? And is it Mr. Fusco?
Yeah, Fusco.
Fusco. I apologize. Okay. So there's been some representation made that there potentially someone was taking photographs.
First of all, is this man not Shannon? No, not Shannon. Is it Shannon Sharp? I can't remember. The guy in the Young Thug trial that ended up marrying that lawyer girl and getting her pregnant. Does he not look exactly like him? A young version? Look at him. They could be damn twins.
Okay, and sir, what is your name?
Oh, my name is Shamar Mitchell.
Okay, Mr. Mitchell, and so was someone taking photographs of
I
you?
was notified from brother and said, like, I think you took a picture of her.
Okay, what is your brother? Wait, hold on a second. And what is your brother's name?
Trenton.
Trenton Mitchell?
Alfred.
Pardon me? I can't hear you.
Alfred.
Alfred. Okay, I apologize. Okay, my hearing's not all that great. So, Mr. Alfred, did you see someone taking your photo, or what you believed was someone taking your photo?
Yes.
Okay, who was the individual?
Yeah,
Which dude?
No, not you first.
the one that's sitting down, that's it down.
The white male?
Black gentleman.
Both of them, actually.
Both of them. Okay, and that's is it Mr. Bethea?
Bethea.
Okay, and then
Good morning, the other CG.
Mr. Brandon.
Yes.
Okay, so you believe they were taking photographs of
I
you?
know he did. I seen
The one on the
Okay, one at a time, because the court reporter. Okay, so Mr. Alfred, what did you see?
I was sitting right there, and I just looked over there, and he was right there, taking pictures.
What you thought was surreptitiously taking photos of
Yeah.
you? Okay.
And then when I look again, I see him again, and I'm like, this, like, shoot my head, like, how you doing?
Okay.
I just want to never know, like, we don't know either, like, no one.
Sure, I understand. No
I
one's.
called the courthouse this morning, they said it's open to the public.
Yeah.
And I said, can we come? They said yes.
Yeah, no, it is open to the public, and nobody, and I mean nobody.
I love that these young men were literally interested, like saw this on TV, were like, that's downtown, called, and then went. I freaking love that. I love it when the public attends. It's very good. It helps keep judges in check a bit. It helps keep everybody in check when you have an audience, if we're going to be honest. Yeah, Shannon Stillwell. He looks just like Shannon Stillwell. I swear to God, this kid on the right. I swear.
Other than the authorized media, is supposed to be taking any video or audio recordings of the proceedings, or any of the participants, or any of the audience, or the jurors, or anybody. Okay, so thank you all very much. I appreciate it. Okay, Ms. Bethea, were you taking photos of any of the people that were watching?
Yes, they were referring to Fusco, and I am concerned with the safety of our client.
Okay, but you understand you're not allowed to do that. You're not.
Outside. It was outside.
So it was outside.
Outside.
Okay.
My own business. I noticed that. They look curious. It was suspicious. I did look. That's it. Now look about it. Get the photo. You come see it. You get a photo of me. It's off the face. You're more than welcome. And they got really upset. So there's a question mark.
Okay, well, do you understand, due to the nature of this case, why people might be upset that they're being photographed, particularly members of the public that have nothing to do with this?
No, we tell them we don't.
Okay, hold on, wait, just one at a time. So, and Mr. Brandon, did you take photos outside?
I have to be totally honest. Ever since the beginning of this trial, Mr. Fusco has kind of been making some suspicious.
Listen. I didn't ask you that. The question I asked you was, did you take photos of these gentlemen or anybody during the course of this trial, either in the courtroom or outside of the courtroom? Okay. So, listen. Due to the nature of this case, no more photos. Don't
This man is so fine.
take photos, particularly of members of the public that are just showing up. Like, just don't do it. I've got great links to accommodate both sides when they've had witnesses who didn't want their identity publicized. I've instructed the media, really against the First Amendment, not to broadcast their faces.
I think the defense thought that the young men maybe were like related to a gang that would be mad at her or something. But I believe they were just members of the public. Like, they literally called the courthouse. So I love that. I love that.
Correct?
Yes.
Bibby is a nickname. It is a gang nickname,
Okay, now she's on cross.
isn't it, Miss?
And I have this at 1.5 speed, guys, because we're trying to save time.
Miss
I mean,
Andrews?
I didn't know his real name. I'm just referring to him as Baby.
Because Bibby is the way that the people who you hang out with refer to him, right?
No, the people on the internet refer to him as Baby.
That's right. And that's how they know him, by his
Yes.
gang name.
I mean, I wouldn't know if it's his gay name.
Do you think Bibby is his legal name?
I don't know him personally to know. So,
And then Jill Jordan responds, OMG, LMFA, what does that mean?
laughing my fucking ass off.
Everybody kind of knew. They all had comments to calling. You guys are also watching what is going on social media between these warring rival gangs, aren't you?
Yeah, that day we're actually referring to a post, so we're reading the comments, but instead of putting it in the comments, we're texting to each other.
Oh no, it's not her jacket. The sleeves are way too long. It's just the one that fits her shoulders the best.
Now I want you to read to the jury what you texted your friend Jewel Jordan on January 21st of 2021.
I said, girl, I don't like Foolio. Laugh my fucking ass off. Ugly ass bitch. He need to die. And that was Will friend. Fuck the cold shit. Then I said, bitch, he shot me and my friend died. Yeah, I'm pointing out who did it.
And so you don't like Julio. That's fair to say back in 2021 you didn't like him.
Yeah, that was my opinion when I was 17 years old.
And you're
Oh, I'm so glad she slipped that in. She's a 17-year-old kid. Just because you did, like, that doesn't say anything to me. Like, you can be a 17-year-old, I don't know. It's I mean, obviously it's evidence for the prosecutor to use, right? But, like, that's not going to be the nail in the coffin.
isn't that
And I
what you
meant,
just
because
testified
when they
to?
came to my house, they were coming for resisting arrest, so I didn't know why Tampa was coming to talk to me.
But that's not what you just said, because you said after the resist charge, before your interview, you and your boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, were talking about what happened in Tampa.
That was way before. I mean, like when he got arrested.
So let's talk about some more lies that you told law enforcement. You said that you could not remember how it was you got through the back door of the Airbnb, right? You have any memory issues?
No, not slow.
Overruled. Go ahead. I'm sorry. What was the answer?
He said, no, I mean, I'm not slow. What do you mean memory issues?
Well, they're talking to you within a couple of months of you coming to Tampa, right?
Yes.
You don't come to Tampa every day, right?
No.
And you were with your boyfriend at this Airbnb, correct?
Yes.
And you saw those videos of you at this front door. Can you take a look at the photo behind you?
And for the record, what are you showing her?
I'm showing her States Exhibit 60. You recognize this Airbnb?
Yes.
And you saw the other video, State 61, where you are on the Ring camera, right?
Yes.
You're only on that Ring camera entering this front door 2 times, right?
Yeah, I think it was 2 times.
On June 22nd of 2023.
Yes.
And then you are not on that front door Ring camera at all, correct?
No.
And they don't just ask you about the front door. They ask you, you leave. You leave 2 times and come back, right?
Yes, I did.
You left and you went to the McDonald's with Davian Murphy and your boyfriend Isaiah Chance, right?
Yes.
And you didn't go out this front door and you didn't come back this front door, right?
Right.
Can you take a look at the video, ma'am? We're going to show you how it is you get to the back door of all of them in Airbnb. And there is a reason why they have her booking the Airbnb. There is a reason why when she doesn't get the Airbnb that Rashad Murphy uses the shared phone that he does of his girlfriend Charmaine Steiger. Because when Julio...
What is it with these men sharing their girlfriend's phones? Like, what kind of man doesn't have his own phone? All right, so they continue to question her, and then they go in and they close. All right. The judge, like, forced the jury to stay until, like, 11 p.m. or something ridiculous. He was like, we are getting this over with. And so they did stay, and they found her guilty on the first charge of only manslaughter, the lesser included. And they found her not guilty of the second charge. I think that's a complete success for her attorneys. Here's the facts. She's in the car. We know she was in the car at the time. She didn't run out of the car and try to get away or go get help, and she wasn't tied up. So she's gonna serve time. Like, that's our law. That's the way our laws are written. I agree with the outcome of manslaughter because I don't think... Oh, now my internet's fucking up. I don't think that she had any idea about the plan. I don't think they showed any evidence that she was some kind of mastermind or even in on it. I think the defense proved that she was just out there with a dude who, you know, made it seem like she was going on a trip with him and his homies show up. That's what I gathered. I mean, I watched the whole thing. I didn't get to talk to y'all about the whole thing due to my dang schedule. That's all right. It's good. It is very good to be busy. I am very, very blessed. I'm very happy and I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all, all of my diehards. I appreciate my members. You guys are so cool. I can't even believe I have members. It's wild. We're almost at 20,000 subscribers. That's crazy. That's like a big stadium. That's awesome. So thanks. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I'm still just so tired from my trial yesterday that did not go the way I wanted it to. And here's the other thing. It's so frustrating. Like, you practice with your clients, you talk about the right things to say and did it. You can't give them the answers, obviously, right? But you talk about, okay, when you're on cross, I want you to listen to each word, and then I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to exhale, and then give your answer. I don't want you to just suddenly give an answer. I want you to pause and take time to think about the question and what the question is asking you at. I swear, we all need to practice. We all, as a society, need to practice listening to what a question asks. I mean, all day yesterday. I'm like, did you da 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 da? Well, the sky turned green. The fuck? That's not what I asked. I'm gonna use the weekend to get over it, guys. This is the life of a lawyer, you know? Like, it doesn't matter how hard you work, how well you prepare, no, nothing. If your client isn't like fully honest with you, or there's just information that you don't know about, like, and you can't know everything. If I knew everything, I wouldn't have to be a lawyer. Be rich. Oh well, guys. I just look at me. I'm like, it's gonna take me. I don't like to lose. To show you what a poor sportsman I am. I wouldn't be a good lawyer if I wasn't fiercely competitive. So, all right. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. I know I will. I'm not gonna do anything. Yeah, my subs is a little punk concert. That's awesome. That's so exciting. And you're right, another CG. People don't listen. They just want to say what they want to say. And it's fine in like a conversation, I guess. But like in a freaking courtroom, come on. There's a very specific reason I'm asking these questions. Like, I'm not in here for my health. Okay. I don't want to rant forever. Sometimes I wonder if like doctors get frustrated with their patients, like if they have a patient that needs to stop smoking and doesn't, and that kind of stuff. I don't know. Maybe they don't. I don't know how much heart they put in. I put too much heart into my stuff, so. All right, y'all. Have a freaking great weekend. I'll see you next week, hopefully. Oh no, wait, I won't. I'll be in trial next week. Maybe in the afternoon. We'll see. Talk to you soon.